How well is your brand known by those around you? The easiest and simplest way to do this is to do the coffee queue test. So imagine you're standing in a coffee shop and you're waiting for a cup of coffee. And in front of you, there are two people who know you relatively well, but they don't know you're behind them. And then they start talking about you. How would they describe you? What would they say that you've done over the last few weeks, months, that's had an impact that's impressed them? And these two people, remember, can be any context. They could be two friends, they could be two colleagues, they could be two of your managers. They could be anybody who you choose them to be. And actually, what's a really good exercise to do is actually to do a queue with each of those groups of people in. And what would they say about you? What would you want them to say about you? And are they aligned? So if they're saying something about you, think about what behaviors are exhibiting and how other people would interpret that. Would they interpret it the same way that your intention was there? I've used this quite a few times on my workshop, and it always enlightens me by how many people go, oh, recently I kind of wasn't that, I was a bit short, if I'm totally honest, with some people, and I've been under a lot of pressure, and I've just kind of, right, this is what we do, this is how we do it, just go off and do it. And I've really been more in a very dominant just do, and morale has been a bit low, so I'm probably guessing that what people are going to be saying about me is not going to be positive. And so I said, okay, fine. If that is the case, what can you do to change that? How can you influence that? You can't change what's happened, but you can change what's going to happen. Remember, what other people say about you, especially when you're not in the room, when they don't know you're there, is in essence your brand. It's how other people interpret your behavior. So you want to make sure that you control how others perceive you by acting the way that you want others to talk about you. Will your reputation, will your brand open doors, help you get new clients, help you get different promotions, different projects? Or will they close doors, slow down your promotion, slow down your opportunities? You can decide which way, but you have to put the behaviors in place now to make sure people are talking about you the way that you want to talk about. I'll be really curious to hear when you do this exercise, what you noticed and what you're going to do next.